Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to show you what my nails have been doing. So I've been trying out some builder in a bottle. So this is me doing an infill on myself. So I have filed off the last colour and kind of filed down to that regrowth area. And I've gone in with my CJP dehydrator, which I've just done there. So obviously prep is all exactly the same. Push back the cuticles, get rid of any non-living tissue on the nail bed and etched it. So yeah, CJP dehydrator and then protein bond from Young Nails. I've done 2 coats of this and you just paint it on and then it kind of leaves a tacky layer. It's kind of like double-sided sticky tape. So then we are going in with the rubber base coat from Premier Gel. And you just want to do this mainly on the regrowth area, but I kind of just pull the rest of the product down to the tip of the nail. So this is obviously just preparing for the gel product to go on. So I've been trying out the Premier Gel stuff because they had I think it was a 70% off sale. So I got loads of this stuff for $2.99 a bottle. So I would definitely recommend, if you're in the market for trying these types of products, definitely go to their Facebook page and just keep an eye out for when they've got their sales coming up, because I know that I think they're repackaging, so they're kind of selling off a lot of the old stuff. So if you're like me and packaging doesn't really make any difference to you, then check out their Facebook page and you could grab some bargains. Of all of the products that I've used so far, I'm really impressed with the brand as a whole. The shipping is really fast. I've not had any issues with the products. So yes, I would definitely recommend Premier Gel. They've got some really pretty colours as well, which you will see in a minute. So then once I've done the base coat, I pop those in my lamp to cure for 30 seconds. And then we're going in with, again from Premier Gel, this is the Tropez liquid build gel, and this is the soak off type, not the file off type. So you're going to get a little bit on the brush and go in on the whole nail and put your slip layer down. So when you're doing gel, basically when you put a slip layer down, you want to make sure that you're not getting out of the kind of nail area at all. So your slip layer is a guide for when you put the larger amount of gel on. It basically tells the gel where to go. So if you get any into the cuticles, if you flood the cuticles on that slip layer, you're basically done for when you put your big amount of gel down. So you want your slip layer to be a guide for where the other gel is going to go. So I've done the slip layer and then I'm just getting a blob of the builder gel on the end of that brush, and you just want to guide it down the nail. So I kind of do a side to side motion up at the cuticle just to get the product spread out, and then because this is an infill, you've already got product on the end of the nail, so you just kind of want to run the rest of the product down, and then you're just using the tip of that brush to just move that gel around. Make sure you're looking down the barrel, making sure you've got your structure all right. You don't want to leave any bald patches on the side, so just make sure you're really looking down the barrel of the nail. So I'm curing each nail as I go. Normally if I'm doing this on a client, I'll do 2 nails at a time, but where it's me doing it on myself, I would rather just cure every nail just so I don't knock it or anything silly. And when I cure it, I'm going into the lamp at half power. So my lamp has a low power mode, so basically the time goes up to 99 seconds per cure, and it starts off really low so you don't get any of that burning, and then it gradually gets higher and higher. So it's a longer cure time, but you don't get any of, well, you do get a bit of heat spike, but not anywhere near as much as you do normally. And something else, just make sure you cap the end, because obviously these are my natural nails underneath, so you want to make sure that you are capping the end. And you can also tip your hand upside down, so if you feel like it's running a little bit too fast for you, you can pause that, just flip the hand upside down, make sure it's perfectly perpendicular to the table and you won't get any running or anything like that, and it will draw the product down into the middle of the nail. because you want strength still, even though you're doing it over your natural nails. You don't want flat nails, you still want structure in there. So when you're pulling the product around, you want kind of like a spine running down the middle of the nail. So if you look down my nails there, you can see they're not just flat. I've got a spine, I've got a structure there. So again, flip the nail upside down just before you pop it into the lamp. Flip it over and make sure you're happy, and then pop that in the lamp. So last one, again, just slip layer down. This is going to be the guide. There's a little lump in there, so I'm taking that out. Pulling that down the rest of the nail. Then get a nice amount of product. Oh no, let's do the slip there. Just capping the end on this one first. So then picking up a nice amount of product. You can see the difference there on the brush of how much product I had when I was just doing the slip layer, and you could see the black bristles compared to now when it's all pretty much covered. So the majority of your product is going to be back in the cuticle area, because that's where you are, you know, you've just filed all of that down, so you're building the strength back up in the back third, and then the rest of it you're just kind of feathering everything back into place where it was before. And pop that in the lamp. So when they come out of the lamp, I'm using the Halo Nail Prep and Scrub, just spraying that all over my nails. The sticky layer on this is quite thick, so just make sure you've got enough on there to get that off nice and easily. Make sure you're not rubbing this back onto your nail. So the inhibition layer, you want to wipe it off of the nail, you don't want to be rubbing it around your finger. So yeah, it can cause allergy issues and everything, so just make sure you're taking it off of the nail, not rubbing it all over the finger. And this prep spray is really nice, it's got a really orangey fresh smell to it. And then I'm just taking a nail buffer, and you don't really need to use a file at all on these. If you've done the structure and everything right, you're literally just smoothing everything out. So I'm not going to leave the whole thing in, because it's literally just me buffing my nails for a little while. But as someone who is used to acrylic, this is a dream to file. It's so much easier. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it on myself. I find having the shorter length is much more practical for me, especially because my full-time job is in a warehouse. If you don't know, I work for my parents and we have a baby and nursery shop, so I am lifting pushchair boxes and car seat boxes and sending customer orders out. So yeah, I need kind of more practical nails for day-to-day life, and also doing other people's nails, it's kind of easier to have shorter nails. So I'm just dusting all of that off, and then again just spraying with that Halo spray, making sure I'm getting rid of all of that dust, because we are going in with a colour now. And this is a colour that I've not used on anyone else, but I've now done my toes and my fingers in it because I love the colour so much. And this is Sherbet Pips from Premier Gel. There's kind of like a pastel coral colour, which is so up my alley. So yeah, we're just doing, I'm not going to show me painting all of my nails because it is obviously exactly the same on each nail. So this is the first coat. And I'm just curing this for 60 seconds in between, so when my hand disappears, that's where it goes. Just make sure you cap that end, because otherwise you end up with, you can see the colour underneath. So this is the second layer. So obviously I'm doing this on all of the nails, I'm just showing you on two because this video would be super long otherwise. You can see how pretty that colour is, and 2 coats is all you need. No shadowing, no nothing. You can see on my other hand the regrowth from this builder gel. I actually had this on for 3 weeks, which is not like me at all. So that hot pink colour on the other hand lasted 3 weeks and the shine was still there. I had no chipping, no lifting, nothing. So yeah, super impressed, especially like I say with me lifting cardboard boxes. So the Premier Gel colours don't have a tacky layer, so I'm just taking a Blue Sky base coat because we're going to put some glitter into this. So to get that tacky layer, I'm just going to put some clear base coat over that coral colour, just so that we can kind of buff some glitter into the top layer. And just cure that for 60 seconds. So now I'm just taking this glitter, which it doesn't have a name, I'm not sure where it even came from. Who knows? And a eyeshadow brush, and just dusting, kind of burnishing that glitter into the base coat layer. This is super simple and it's really effective. You can literally just have a couple of basic colours of gel polish and then some glitters, and you could do different looks on everyone. It's super easy. So then I'm just taking an old acrylic brush, which I think came in a set, and just making sure I'm dusting all of the glitter out of the cuticle area and everything like that, and then taking my nail brush, just getting rid of as much glitter as I can. So first I went in with a top coat that I didn't really care about. It's kind of one that I use for my flexi hand and stuff, and I'm just doing a floating layer of top coat, so trying not to disturb that glitter too much. The reason I'm not using my normal top coat is that I obviously don't want glitter in it. And then I went over the top with the Premier Gel rubber top coat, just to secure all of that in. And then again, just cured in my lamp for 60 seconds. So this is the final result. I hope you like them. I am in love with them. I think they're super effective and pretty. I hope you liked this video and learning a bit about Builder in a Bottle. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!